My male coworkers, but I couldn't change a tire. They didn't know I was a lust-cowled pit crew member through college. I watched them smirk as my boss's Mercedes got a flat in the company parking lot. 5 men standing around, arms crossed, when Tyler said that Morgan can't even tell which end of the jack to use. I smiled, set my coffee down, and asked, how much are we betting? I'd been at Hamilton Financial for 6 months as the only female financial analyst on the team. 6 months of let me explain that concept to you, and are you sure you can handle this client? 6 months of Tyler and his bros excluding me from lunch, then claiming I wasn't a team player. It was supposed to rain that afternoon, and our boss Jessica was panicking about her flat tire. The roadside service is an hour out, she groaned, staring at her phone. I am going to miss my daughter's recital. That's when Tyler and his crew gathered, laughing about how someone should help her while doing absolutely nothing. Then came the comments about how I probably couldn't tell a lug nut from a lipstick. $50 says I can change that tire in under 5 minutes, I said, rolling up the sleeves of my blazer. Tyler's eyebrow shot up. You're joking. Make it $100, chimed in Dave from accounting. No way she does it under 5. I kicked off my heels as they started a timer on their phones. Jessica looked confused but handed me her keys. What these guys didn't know, I worked on a Lustcather pit crew all through college. I was one of the first women selected for a Division I university's racing team, specializing in tire changes. My dad owned an auto shop and I could change a tire before I could drive. I popped the trunk, assembled the jack with practiced movements, and positioned it perfectly under the frame. The lug wrench felt familiar in my hands as I loosened each nut with quick, efficient turns, not fully removing them yet, just breaking the initial resistance. Actually correct, muttered Tyler as I raised the car smoothly. I removed each lug nut in sequence, setting them carefully in the hubcap so they wouldn't roll away per a rookie mistake I'd seen countless brace make. The flat tire came off with one clean pull. The spare went on in a single fluid motion. 2 minutes, 30 seconds, announced Dave, his voice tight with disbelief. I tightened each lug nut in the proper star pattern before lowering the car and giving them the final torque. The whole process took exactly 3 minutes and 47 seconds. Pernton, not my personal best, but not bad in a pencil skirt. I stood up, brushed off my hands on a handkerchief I keep in my purse, and slipped my heels back on. That's not possible, Tyler stammered. Jessica was already hugging me. How did you learn to do that? NASCAR pit crew through college, I said, accepting the cash the guys reluctantly handed over. Division I championship team. Actually, I specialized in tire changes. Our record was 12 seconds per tire. Their faces were absolutely priceless, a mixture of shock, embarrassment, and paired from a few paired genuine respect. Why didn't you ever mention it? Asked Mike, the only one who seemed more impressed than threatened. You guys never asked about my background, I shrugged, too busy explaining basic investment concepts I've been teaching for years. The office dynamic shifted after that day. Jessica made it to her daughter's recital with time to spare. She also started inviting me to client meetings where my expertise was suddenly valued. Tyler still keeps his distance, but I caught him looking at my college racing team online. He even awkwardly asked about proper tire pressure last week. I used the betting money to buy donuts for the office the next morning, courtesy of Tyler and the boys, the note said. When asked why I bought them, I just smiled and said something about teamwork and keeping things running smoothly. Some people judge your abilities based on your gender. Others learn the hard way that assumptions make for expensive bets. I'm just glad I was wearing pants that day instead of the skirt I'd originally planned, though I could have changed that tire either way.